This is the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, keeping you informed about the happenings in Annapolis and the area. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and of course, local weather. The Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, November 12th, 2019. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Former President Jimmy Carter was admitted to a hospital last night for a procedure to relieve pressure on his brain. The procedure is scheduled for this morning at Emory University Hospital, and Carter has fallen at least 3 times this year. The first time requiring hip replacement, the second time in October with 14 stitches, and a third time where he fractured his pelvis on October 21st. At 95, Carter is the nation's oldest ever former president, and he still teaches Sunday school roughly twice a month at Maranatha Baptist Church in Plains, Georgia. Our thoughts and prayers are with Jimmy Carter. The Maryland State Police have found a vehicle they believe was involved in a fatal hit-and-run accident that killed a tow truck driver in Temple Hills. 63-year-old David Alvarez of D.C. was a tow truck driver who was assisting with a disabled vehicle in the area of Branch Avenue and Coventry Way on Wednesday evening. At about 10:30, a Cadillac Escalade struck the disabled vehicle on the driver's side before striking Alvarez and possibly the tow truck. Now, state police found what they believe to be that 2004 white Cadillac Escalade at Maryland Route 3 and 175 here in Anne Arundel County in Gambrills. They are currently investigating who the driver of that vehicle is, who owns it, etc. We will update this as soon as we know what's going on there. It looks like Maryland may be in for a tough flu season, so if you haven't gotten your flu shot, go get it. According to the latest numbers from the health department, there have been 230 positive flu cases so far this season, with 1 death. To give you an idea of comparison, in Virginia, there have been 29 confirmed flu cases. In D.C., 24. Maryland is among only 2 states where flu activity is considered widespread. Louisiana is the other state on that list, but hey, they beat Alabama. The flu season does run roughly from October through April of every year, and you want to check out the Maryland Crabs podcast because we did a podcast with Dr. Friedman from Evolve Medical Clinics on how to deal with and recognize and possibly recover from the flu. And sliding over into education, Tim Stedman of Northeast High School and Christy Payne of Crofton Middle School have both been named Physical Education Teachers of the Year for high school and middle school. They received the honor from the Shape Maryland organization. Now, Stedman has taught in Anne Arundel County Public Schools for 13 years and currently serves as the Phys Ed Department Chair and Assistant Athletic Director at Northeast. Payne has been in Anne Arundel County Public Schools for 7 years, spending 6 at Marley Middle School before moving to Crofton Middle this year. Congratulations to Tim Stedman and Christy Payne. 50 public school teachers and 5 independent school teachers in Anne Arundel County are going to be honored on Thursday, the 16th of April, in the 34th Annual Excellence in Education Banquet at the BWI Marriott in Linthicum. The Excellence in Education event is going to culminate in the announcement of the 2020 Anne Arundel County Public and Independent Schools Teachers of the Year, and the Public School Teacher of the Year will represent the county in the Maryland State Teacher of the Year competition as well. Now, Anne Arundel County Public Schools has fared pretty well in this competition. They've had 2 out of the last 3 Maryland Teachers of the Year winners. Teresa Beilstein of South Shore Elementary was most recently last year, and Josh Carroll of South River High School back in 2018. If you'd like to see a list of the contenders, you want to check out eyeonannapolis.net. We do have that up there, and we have all 55 names listed. If you're looking to get away to Minneapolis or St. Paul, I don't recommend you do it in the winter, but hey, in the spring it might not be a bad idea, and I've got just the trick for you. Sun Country Airlines, which is based out of Minneapolis-St. Paul, is adding Baltimore-Washington service to the Twin Cities starting May 8th. Sun Country will initially offer 2 weekly round-trip flights between BWI and Minneapolis, and will ultimately increase it to 4 weekly round-trip flights on June 4th. And here's a number that really sort of stunned me. A recent economic impact report revealed that BWI produces a total annual economic impact of $9.3 billion. The airport and visitors generate and support more than 106,000 jobs throughout the region, and BWI is the busiest airport in the region. 3 facts I'm not sure that I knew. All right, that is about it for the top news today. Please make sure you're checking out eyeonannapolis.net throughout the day because we do update it throughout the day. If you are someplace where you can give us a rating or a review, please do that because it helps us spread the word and grow. If you didn't get a chance to check out our Legacy Business Series on Saturday, I do recommend you do check that out. That was a fun one with Joe and Eva Barson from Citizen Pride and Jeb Design. You know their work from the Maryland Bay Plate license plate. And other than that, just hang tight. We've got George Young with your local DMV weather forecast. He may have the S word to tell you about. He's coming up in just a minute.
When a ring from the United States Naval Academy comes into Zachary's for a center stone, it always makes us wonder, where's this one going? Where's this one been? A nuclear sub in the North Atlantic? A carrier deck in the South Pacific? The moon? 52 astronauts are Academy graduates, from Iwo Jima to Okinawa, Corregidor to the Coral Sea, Midway to the Persian Gulf, Congress to the White House. These rings go where America goes. 73 that went to war were awarded the Medal of Honor. But wherever they go, wherever they may serve, our admiration goes with them.
Zachary's. Online at zacharysjewelers.com. More than a jewelry store, a jeweler.
Going out? You need the most up-to-date local weather. Here's George Young from DMV Weather in Annapolis with today's forecast.
Hey everyone, this is George with DMV Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, November 12th. Yesterday was a great start to the work week with nice skies and temps upper 50s to mid 60s. But today we'll be headed in the opposite direction, and we'll do so in a hurry as a cold front with some seriously cold air behind it moves through today, bringing some showers this morning that will likely turn to flurries or maybe even some light snow later this morning or early afternoon. And it will also drop temps in a big way, with daytime highs only in the 40s and crashing to Wednesday morning lows into the 20s across all of Anne Arundel County, followed by highs tomorrow only in the 30s. With a small bounce back Thursday with highs going up into the 40s before upper 40s to lower 50s for Friday. So bundle up and be careful out there on the roads today, as the Annapolis region likely sees its first flakes of the season, though very little to no accumulation is expected. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DMV Weather. Make it a great day out there. Be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching for DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores, and also follow us on Facebook and Twitter on our website at dmvweather.com, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, friends. This is Brian Griffiths from RedMaryland.com, inviting you to the 2020 RedMaryland.com Leadership Conference, Saturday, January the 11th, 2020 at the Doubletree Hotel in Annapolis. Confirmed speakers include Congressman Andy Harris, Commerce Secretary Kelly Schultz, Transportation Secretary Pete Ron, Senator J.B. Jennings, Senator Steve Hershey, Senator Justin Reedy, Delegate Nick Kitke, Delegate Kathy Shalaga, Delegate Lauren Erican, WBAL Radio's Andrew Langer and Jerry Rodgers, Maryland Federation of Republican Women President Diana Waterman, Maryland Young Republicans Chairman Maria Sophia, Lauren Bogley from the Maryland Right to Life, and so much more. Tickets are available at redmarylandconference.com. Sponsorship opportunities and vendor tables are also available. That's redmarylandconference.com. Don't miss out on your opportunity to attend the redmaryland.com Leadership Conference, Saturday, January the 11th in Annapolis. Once more, buy your tickets now at redmarylandconference.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis. And also tell them about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. This podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m., keeping you informed with the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. And take a moment to listen to our other podcast, The Maryland Crabs, released every Thursday at noon.